7 turn right, heading 185, reduce speed 180 knots.
185 on the heading, 180 on the Takeoff Air 007.
Speedbird 124, reduce speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
Reduce 160 to 4, speed 124.
Hi there guys, Matt here, hope you're all well and welcome back to a P3D video. It has been quite a long time since I actually sat down in P3D and did a kind of full flight video. I was doing the X-Plane stuff and then I had a bit of a break, but now I'm back and decided that I would join in with this. There's an Orlando event tonight on VATSIM and it looks to be quite a busy one. Oh, hello monorail. American taxiing in over there. We're on the ground at DFW. KDFW is the ICAO code. And we're in an American Airlines A321 without the sharklets. They do have some of them without the sharklets, so it is it's fine. I don't know why that jetway always does that with the FS Stream Team scenery. You turn away and it like disappears. It's really weird. We're actually on I can't remember which terminal, but I know the stand is Alpha 13. If that makes any difference to any of you. The actual real flight takes off out of Alpha 13, so I figured we'd go there. This is American 2433, so 2433 from here, DFW, over to Orlando. It's going to take about 2 hours and 10 minutes, but probably significantly longer because I think there's currently about 50 or 60 planes inbound to Orlando at the same time as me. Therefore, there could be some holding, etc., etc. 737 is off somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. He just landed actually, just before I started recording. So it's a shame I didn't actually get to capture him. I've done everything in PFPX. As 168 passengers we're taking. Zero fuel weight is 69 tons. Remember, this is the Aerosoft Airbus, so everything is by default in kilos, and you cannot change it. So everything we are working with today is in kilos. So yeah, 69 tons, 3 tons, actually 2 tons under maximum zero fuel weight. And we're taking 10 tons of fuel, which is enough for 3 hours and 10 minutes. So we have an extra hour of fuel should we need it. What else can I tell you? Cruising up at flight level 370, I think I filed, 370. And it's a relatively straightforward routing out of here. I'm not sure which runway we'll use, probably the southerly runway. And then turn left out over sort of northern Texas, I guess, is the way it's going to take us. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. We've got full ATC, so we will, I'll not bore you with all the details, but we'll get some clearance and we'll get set up. And we will get on out of here. It's kind of good to be back actually, it's been a while, so it'll be nice to shoot some flying in prepared instead of X-Plane. And of course, the now conspiracy is that I have left X-Plane and I'm never going back to X-Plane because I've made a P3D video. Standard YouTube comments. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so everything is cold and dark. I have this like VC texture mod that's on the Aerosoft forum. It's actually really nice. So the VC looks a little bit darker than what you're used to. That is why. We're on external power at the moment. We'll switch the batteries on and switch the fuel pumps on too. And we'll turn the radios on and then we'll give delivery a call, I think. Yeah, delivery's on 128.25, which is ironically already in standby. I promise you I didn't do that. That was just complete fluke. And actually I guess we should probably tune the ATC too and see what the weather's like, although I've already had a quick look. I mean, the METAR at the moment is indicating wind from the south, 16 knots. Temperature is 33 degrees. Wow. Altimeter 2999er. There is some towering cumulonimbus in the area. That's pretty nice. So it could prove for an interesting departure. See, the weather looks nice, but don't be fooled. Sometimes it can be rather bumpy when you hit weather like that, especially towering cumulonimbus clouds. Never fun, never fun. Okay, so Azatis is 13592. 992.
Taxiway Echo, leave it closed, but we taxiway Kilo and M.
RWSL runway entry light east of runway 17 center on taxiway Zulu Alpha.
What is this, like Microsoft Sam or
Good
something?
activity vicinity airport. Respect runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray.
So X-ray.
Telesport Worth International Airport 8 of information X-ray. 21530. Web 186 at 16. Visibility 10. Q clouds at 5,000. Ceiling 19,000 broken. Temperature 33. 2.20. Altimeter 2999. Departing runway 17 center. Runway 17 right. Runway 18 left. Runway 18 right. Simultaneous power traffic.
Okay. Basically departing off every possible runway, and it's information X-ray. We have all the weather, so we just align the IRSs, and then we'll call them up and get some sort of clearance. Flying out today via I don't actually know how you pronounce that. Yeah, I really don't. It's MRSSH2 departure. So I'm going to check my my charts and see how you pronounce that, because I actually have no idea. Normally you can kind of look at the departure names and make it up as you go along, but it would appear not this time. Okay, so align the IRSs we've done. We can go to init, and we're going. I can always put E in the start of the MCDU because I'm so used to flying out of the UK. So KDFW, and we're going to KMCO. We do have a company route which I made before, and our alternate is Sanford, so KSFB. Line the IRSs, and we are American 2433. Cost index, I'm just going to go with 40 because I genuinely don't have any clue. I have no idea what level I filed. Oh, it was 390, sorry. 390, that was it. And 10 tons of fuel is what we have. Okay, yeah. We'll get clearance and we'll see what they have to say. I'm just going to check the charts on my other screen and see if there's a way to pronounce this. It doesn't even say. This is not good. I need to like fly with an American and then they can tell me. MRSSH. Mersh. Mr. SSH. I have no idea. Whatever. Anyway, the flight plan is that departure, then Zali or Zalia, direct cream. This is one of the worst flight plans I've ever seen, but apparently it's what they used. So yeah, we'll get the read back wrong because that's just the way it goes, but we'll try anyway. Okay, so I messed up. I'm sorry. I went to get that clearance, and my push to talk key is the same as my start recording key. Massive amateur mistake. However, we did get clearance, and it's via that funky departure and the Zalia transition, climbing via the SID. Departure is 125.05, and then the squawk code was 0520. Okay, we'll advise ground on 121.8 when we're ready for taxi, American 2433, thanks. Okay.
No problem.
I screwed up. Okay, so it's fine. You didn't hear the clearance because, as I said, my push to talk button went a bit AWOL, but it is what it is. Okay, so that departure, I need to look at the departure plate. Let's see what the initial climb is on it. So many charts for this place. Okay, RNAV runway 17 right, he told us, and it's an initial climb of 10,000, so we'll stick 10,000 in there. So, cool. Right, so the squawk's in 0520. Departure is 125.05, which is Reagan approach. We can say we are departing from 17 right via the How many departures is there? There it is. And then we can insert that. Okay. Flap 1. And there's everything. So we'll reduce power at 2000 and then we'll accelerate at 3,500 because why not? That's all good. Okay, so that's the takeoff page sorted. And the actual departure itself is relatively straightforward. It's from runway 17. Well, it's all RNAV anyway, so it's fine. So it's just out to a place called Trex and left direct to Jolon, and then out to a place called Thor, and then Jane, and then the other place I can't pronounce. Easy stuff. Alright, so we can start the APU. I'm using a checklist today, by the way. I've decided that I don't use enough checklists in my videos, so we're going to use those. Seatbelts can come on. We are going to request push and start. Oh, this is a new menu, so I can push back towards Juliet Victor or a normal. I'm going to just select normal. Don't know what that means. Should really check where we are in vicinity to taxiway Juliet Victor or whatever that just said. We're on stand Alpha 13, which is over there. So a normal pushback. Let's see. A normal pushback should take us, I assume, facing out that way.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah.
We're ready for pushback.
Impressive. Okay, AP is available. We can ditch the external power. We can also close the doors. Get rid of the jetway. And set the parking brake. And then we can remove all the stuff on the outside. There we go. See everything moving away. And we can throw the beacon light on. So, we'll go through this checklist. Cockpit prep's complete, signs are on and auto, ADRS is on nav. Fuel quantity, we have 10 tons on board. And we need to check its balance, so we need to press, I can't see, those buttons are tiny. Fuel, there it is. 5 in each, that's balanced, good stuff. What else is there? FMGS is set, altimeter is set, 2999 on both sides. Windows and doors are closed, beacon light is on. Mobile phone is apparently a part of the items, yeah. And parking brake is set at the moment, so we can push back, start the clock, release the parking brake.
Push. All engines clear.
Away we go. I just hope this normal pushback is actually decent enough. Okay, so we'll start number 1, the pushback. Looking good. I don't know what it's going to take us. Yeah, it seems to be doing the right thing actually. We're kind of in a bit of a cul-de-sac here, I guess. From Alpha 13, let's have a look. So we're there, yeah, so it's going to push us back to Juliet Yankee is this taxiway here. So I guess this is like exit 9, exit 10, exit 11, and then 13, 14, 15 all the way over there. And we're going from 17 right, so we'll be taxiing left this way and then down that way somewhere. Okay. So that's engine 1 stable. You know what? We can do a single engine taxi. Why not? We'll do it. We'll save some fuel. We'll save some fuel for American Airlines, and we'll do a single engine taxi. Okay, so parking brake set. Turn to that page. I don't know why that's not gone to the engine page. It's pretty weird. Okay. So for a single engine taxi, And for those of you that go, oh, you can't just taxi on one engine, it is done in reality, I promise you. I don't know if American do it, but hey-ho, we're allowed to be a little bit creative. So the APU has to stay on. You can still do the after-start flows, that's fine. So we can do flat 1, config 1, and for some reason, this is very... Why is it doing that? We don't have any... We have some, like, problem with the flight controls. They're not... They're like the I missed something out.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I genuinely think something is broken. The hydraulics seem to be like inoperative. Why is that? Pitch trim. Everything. You know what? I want to try start engine 2 and see if that fixes anything. Like, there's no such thing as failures in the Airbus. Aha! There we go. There we go. That was bizarre. Don't ask me the logic behind that. I don't know. So forget the single engine taxi. Forget it. It's not happening. Okay, ground is 121.8, so we'll throw that in the active frequency. I'm sure there was some reason why that happened. Maybe the hydraulics are driven by something to do with the second engine. I need to read up on that. I don't know why. Okay, so we'll forget the single engine taxi. We will put the selector back to normal. And we will get to the APU. Taxi, turn offs. Now we can do a flight control check. So all the way left. You should see now they'll go up. Yeah, there you go. All the way right. Maybe the A321 can't do a single engine taxi. Maybe that's the problem. Full left rudder, full right rudder, and trim 0.8 up. Set. So we're facing that way. I just need to make sure I've got my charts ready for when he gives us this epic taxi. Terminal A, so we want to go to 17 right. So it's going to take us down that way. Switch this chart around. So we're going to go out through, I assume, Kilo or Lima, or whichever one, to 17 right. Fort Worth ground, good afternoon, American 2433, request taxi with X-ray.
American 2433, DFW ground, good evening. Runway 17 right, taxi via Kilo, Echo Foxtrot.
Kilo Echo Foxtrot to 17 right, American 2433. Okay. Cool. So, should have probably done the after start checklist actually, but it's relatively straightforward. So it's just anti-ice we don't need. ECAM status is checked. Rudder trim is 0 and pitch trim 0.8 up. Good. Done. Right, parking brake released, and he wants us to go via Kilo, which is left here. TCAS we can throw on now, why not? We'll see. Oops, I just have to click on my screen there. Do all of the ECAM stuff, so auto brake, spoilers. We can test the configuration, which is done now. We can also stick the weather radar on, like that. So Kilo is the kind of the middle taxiway when we eventually turn left.
Aircraft calling takeoff then.
Okay, so this is taxiway Kilo, and then it splits into 3. So you've got Juliet,
Express 109.
which is Juliet is this one. Kilo is this one, and then Lima is all the way over here. And Echo Foxtrot is full length, so. And there's a guy on the ILS, you can see here. And not for this runway at this moment.
Runway Express 109. Terminal Charlie, taxi via Kilo. Correction, taxi via Kilo.
12505 is the airborne frequency.
American 2433, contact center 135.75, have a one flight.
Oh, never mind. 13575, American 2433, sorry. Okay, try that. 135. 75. Oh, there's two people on the ILS. He's tanking them in. Fort Worth Center, good afternoon. American 2433, taxiing Echo Foxtrot, 7 right.
American 2434, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon. The DFW wind 190.16 RNAV T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV T-Rex, 17 right, clear takeoff, American 2433. Okay, it's not Trex, it's T-Rex. Guess that makes sense. Okay. Dig the cabin. Get the lights. So we need to cross. That's crossing Lima, so 17 right is here. So, before takeoff checklist. Flight controls checked, briefing, yep. Flap setting is config 1. Transponder is set. ECAM memo, takeoff, no blue. VFB, well, we don't really need. Cabin is secured, engine mode selector is normal. TCAS, TARA, packs are on, anti-ice not required. And we're ready to go. Cleared for takeoff. Bit of forward pressure on the stick. Actually, I don't know if the 321s need that, but 50% power. Stable. And flex 51 SRS runway. That's 100. Weird texture change. B1. Rotate. Positive right. And there goes the gear. Approaching 2,000 feet. Line power. Let's on the spoilers.
American 2433, ready contact 2,700, climb via the city, maintain 17,000.
Climb via the SID, accept maintain 17,000, American 2433. Okay, cleared to 17k. Acceleration altitude, pitching forward. Turn off these. Flap 0.
Forward center, Southwest 187, 150. Southwest 1187, forward center, recycle transponders 12357. 2357, Southwest 1187.
Looks so nice out. Look at spectacular views. This is all real time as well, which is really nice. So the event is actually in daylight, and we should land at sunset. Fingers crossed. This event is going on until 6 Zulu AM for me, so 7 AM. And it's currently midnight, so I can technically fly for another 7 hours, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to ditch the landing lights. Daytime doesn't really matter. There's T-Rex, 1.5 to go. The thing with EasyDock and the Airbus is really annoying. If you're in that view and you want to change to the outside, you have to tap it twice because it has its like own view system which screws with EasyDock. So left turn over T-Rex. Look at that. That is solid. Oops, clicked off the screen. My bad. That's so nice. I have no idea where any of these places are, but
you have radar contact on us.
and look at all of that over there. No idea what it is, it just looks beautiful.
Just left, Danish having your radar contact 73 miles north of west of the Wichita Falls, near water pipe 150. Roger that, thanks.
Is DFW in the background? Climb and maintain flight level 390, American 2433. Okay, open climb.
Down to 232, turn left heading 270.
Oh, there's some nice weather in the way. Just going to grind this down a little bit so we can actually see the points behind it. Now we're clear to a flight level now, so we can set the standard pressure. There we are, successful departure out of DFW, Orlando.